Hello dear students of degree third year, how are you? This is Hasina Islam, lecturer, Department of English, Tongi Government College, Gazipur. This is the second lecture on WH question. So our today's topic is WH question. In my first lecture, I have discussed how to solve this topic. That is, I have given you some examples and I told you to practice those in home. So I think you also maintained a copy to write down the rules and examples I have given in the previous class. Today, I will try to finish this topic. Okay. So, in my previous lecture, we learned how to use, when, where, why, this type of WH question. Today, we will learn the use of who. First, who. And in my first lecture, I told you how to use who instead of any person. Okay, instead of any person, we often use who. Uh, like my previous lectures, I am giving you the example, and this will be very helpful for you to understand. First of all, just listen to my examples very carefully. After that, you will try to write down on your copy. Okay, and then you will try to write down the rules. First of all, you will write down the examples, then you will write down the rules. Okay, first example. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. So we can make it a question in this way, that is, who wrote Hamlet? Who wrote Hamlet? So Shakespeare is the subject here and it is a name and person, and instead of person and any name we use who. Okay, and you will get this type of examples also, this type of questions also in your exam, that is some sentences with nobody, none, everybody, one. Okay, so if these words are given in your question, how to make WH question? Okay, first of all, none can escape death. Look at this example. None can escape death. So how to make a WH question with this sentence? So none can escape death. You have to write down who can escape death. Okay, who can escape death? Instead of none, we are using who. Again, another example. Everybody hates a liar. Everybody hates a liar. Who does not hate a liar? Who does not hate a liar? So if everybody, your subject is everybody, you have to use not. Okay, and in another example, we have seen none. So if none is used, no need to make it negative, that is no need to add any not. Okay, and with everybody, of course, we have to use not. And here everybody is used as third person singular number, that's why we have to use does. Okay, so everybody hates a liar. We have to write down who does not hate a liar. Okay, and this type of sentences I think you will get in your question. Very often these examples are given in your question, that's why you have to practice this type of sentences. Okay, so after listening my lecture, of course you will write down the examples first and then you will try to write down the rules. Okay, so how old? You are often asked to make questions with this word also. So if the mention of any age is given in your question, that is in your in the sentence, of course you have to use how old, that is how old we use how old instead of age. Okay, so again I am giving the examples. He is 10 years old. He is 10 years old. Here 10 years, instead of this word we have to use how old. Okay, so how can we make it a question? How old is he? How old is he? Another important thing you have to remember, if in your sentences auxiliary verbs are given, then it will be very easy for you to make questions, because you can easily use those auxiliary verbs. Okay, that is am, is, are, was, were, whatever it is. But the main verb is given there. If the main verb is given there, of course you have to change it after that is you have to use do, does, did, this type of words. I will give another examples regarding these things. Okay, and I will try to make it clear. Okay, then another example. And in our previous lecture I have given you a list, isn't it? That is this type of WH words you have to use. Then another WH word, how much. So this word we use instead of any cost or price. If any price or cost is there, given there, of course we have to use how much. So I'm giving you the example here. This shirt cost me 50 taka. This shirt cost me 50 taka. So we have to make it a question. How? Okay. So here we will use how much. Okay. How much. And if it is countable, if it is countable, we will use how many. Okay, so this shirt cost me 50 taka. So we have to make it a question, and we have to use WH words. So we can write down how much taka did this shirt cost you. Instead of me, you have to use you. Okay, so this is also important, that is you have to change the subjects also. Instead of me, you have to use you. Okay, so how much taka did this shirt cost you? So in this way you can use how much. Then how far. That is to mention any distance, long distance, we use how far. Okay, so if we say Khulna is 40 kilometers from Jasser. Okay, so Khulna is 50 kilometers from Jasser. So what should be the question here? How far? Of course we have to use how far to indicate the distance. Here the distance is given here, and of course we have to omit those part, that is 40 kilometers. We have to omit these words. So we can write down how far is Khulna from Jasser. How far is Khulna from Jasser? Okay, so how far. Then how long. Where we will use how long? Suppose any work or any activities is going for a long time. Okay, or if there is the mention of time, that is if you get this type of words in your sentences, like since, from, for, or any mention of any day or time, then you have to use how long. So listen to the example very carefully. We have been waiting since morning. We have been waiting since morning. That is, this is a period of time. So if the mention of period of time is given there, of course we have to use how long. And I have told you, that is, of course you have to notice whether this type of words are given in the sentences, that is since, for, from, about, then a mention of any day or time. Okay, long time. So in the example we are saying here, we have been waiting since morning. Okay, so how we have to make a question with this sentence, that is how long have you been waiting? How long have you been waiting? Okay, so in this way we have to use how long. Okay, then how often? This is also very important in your questions, in your final exam. Very often you will get this type of sentences. Often. How often? Okay. So another example. He comes here twice a week. He comes here twice a week. So we can make it a question in this way. How often? How often? Here the answer is twice. Twice a week. So we have to use how often does he come here a week? How often does he come here a week? Okay. So how often? This is very important. And I think in my previous lecture, I didn't mention where you have to use auxiliary verb and where main verb. Instead of main verb, what type of words you have to select. Okay, so in those sentences there, if you get auxiliary verb and reserve was where, it will be very helpful for you and it will be very easy because you can use those auxiliary verb with your question. But if auxiliary verb is missing, if it is the sentence is you find in the sentence the main verb, what should be the change here, how to change those type of sentences. First of all, remember, if you get s or es with main verb, that is third person singular number, we often use s or es with the main verbs, isn't it? He goes to school. Okay, here s or es. Here you have to use does. That is, you can write down where does he go, and of course with the verb you have to omit s or es because you are using does. Okay, so if you find s or es in the with the main verb, of course you will use does, and with the main verb you have to omit s or es. Okay, so where does he go? Not goes. Okay, you can't write down not goes. With does you never write down goes because you are using s or es with does. No need to add additional s or es with main verbs. Okay, okay, then if s or es is not given, then how can we make it? That is, if we say they go to school, they go to school. So where do they go? Because there is no s or es with the verb, so we no need to use any does. Okay, so if you find the main verb, with the main verb there is no s or es, of course you have to use do. This is very easy. And another thing, of course you have to see the tense of the main verb. Okay, if it is given in the past tense, in the previous in my these previous examples I have given you the examples from present tense. And what about the past tense? If it is the sentence is given in this way, that is they went to school, so you can write down where did they go, because when this is past form, this is past form, and for past form of course you have to use did. And again with the main verb, look at this, that is I'm saying where did they go, that is instead of went we are using did, and with the main verb again we have to use v1, that is present form of verb. Okay, you can't use did and went together because you have already you have mentioned the past form. With did we can easily know that did is the past form, and that's why no need to make the main verb past again. So these are the very general rules, basic rules, and I think you all know all these rules. And this is the important WH words that you have to use in your exam, and these are the most useful words I have discussed. And in your after this lecture, after listening this lecture, of course you will try to find out more examples from your books and previous questions, and you can solve those questions after listening my lecture. And if you find anything new, of course you will try to note down those things, and you will try to solve those things. Okay, and this is, I think it will all these rules will be very helpful for you. And of course you will maintain a copy, and you will write down the examples first, and then you will write down the rules. Okay, in this way you have to maintain a copy. So this is for the second lecture. This is my second lecture on WH question, and this is the last one. And I think these two lectures will be very helpful for you. And um, I think you all are missing your campus, and we all are hopeful. Inshallah, it will be overcome soon. Allah make us. I think all you are anxious. You are, no need to be anxious. No need to be worried. Soon it will be recovered, and inshallah we all will be safe. And everyone, please pray for us. And thank you for listening to me very attentively. And this is for today. Thank you, all of you.